Yo guys, today I'm going to show you some Killjoy setups on 3 of our best maps in competitive right now, Ascent, Icebox and Lotus. Hopefully you guys are able to learn something and hopefully you guys are able to put these setups to good use and help you climb and rank up. And maybe you'll hit that dream rank, so stay tuned. So first of all, we're going to go on Ascent, which is what I think a most played map and her most dominant map. I think she's just clear on this map as a sentinel. But we're going to go on over onto B, which is her default site. And we're going to show some default setups and some ones that you might not have ever seen before. You might have, but let's go. So first off, I'm just going to show you a default setup for Killjoy that I like to do in my comp games. First of all, I like putting the alarm bot mid. This will stop people from coming up mid. When they get to here, it will set off because you'll be in the area, obviously. And if you've got a guy watching market, they're going to try and shoot this and he's just going to swing, get an easy kill. Or if you want, you can hide here, wait for him to shoot it, pop out, get a kill. Then what I like doing with my turret is I like putting it here. This allows me to get early info, like on B main. This is they come in, and then boom, turret's going to set off here. And it's a really good one for info, which is how Killjoy turret can be used. Most people just use it up here on site, which is still really good.
Recalling my bot.
It's still really good to put it up here on, like, this is like the default one. So people put it up here, so it'll shoot when people are out, like Jet will dash onto switch, close door, it'll still shoot her. And it'll shoot everyone trying to flood out as well. But I think placing it here, getting that intel is really good. And then, because you've got the alarm bot mid, you don't have it on lane, but that's fine, because you can just... How did that work? What? Okay. I did not know that was a thing. You can put your first swarm in here. So you just stand here, and right click it. This means that it can't be destroyed by Silver, shock darting lane, or if they've got another Killjoy, they'll come here and they'll just throw it through here and detonate it, and this will destroy like all default setups on here. Because sometimes Killjoys just like to play it on lane, but it's fine. And then I just like to put my other one just on here as well. And then when we pop them both together, so someone's coming down lane, you hear them, you pop. They're gonna take a lot of damage, and it's really good to take a lot of damage there. What I also like to do with the turret is I like to put it here as well. I'll do this on if we have like a lower buy. So this turret, instead of spotting them when they're all the way back here, it'll spot them when they're a bit further out. So they'll peek market, see normal market, and then go and then what they'll normally do is they'll just preempt this. This turret's gonna set off here, which means that they can only be like this. They can only be here, which is a lot further up than back there. So they're a lot further pushed up. And if you have like a flash agent on this side, I've seen teams play like a KO here, and the second this goes off, it's just gonna pop flash out, pop it, and get an easy free 1-2 kills as well. The next setup that I like to do is for switch. So normally, like the movement drill is jet, will smoke, dash on here, close door immediately, and then they'll probably just sit here, see if they can hold, and then maybe go stairs where someone's going lane, and then pinch the guy on site because they've got this covered. This is smoked. Someone's coming out from main, watching CT. What I like to do is just right click a swarm grenade just in the front of the boat, and then come to the back of the boat and just put one here. This means that when they're on the switch, they have nowhere to go. They can't stand in this little corner here. They'll get ticked by the edge of it, and they'll just get absolutely shredded for a bunch of damage. The next turret that I like is this one. This one just sits in this corner. It'll watch main here, and then it'll watch as they peek up here as well. So if you have this turret, you won't need the alarm bot here, because they'll come up and boom, look, you're inside it, and it's just gonna boom 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 kill you, or like tag you at least. And then if you've got someone playing in here, it's just an easy kill. And then on main again, it's pretty well. It's like not It's not the default one here, it's not the default one here, it's not up here, it's in market. So they're gonna come out, they're gonna come, they're gonna go to preem, like giraffe, because it's a giraffe. They're gonna go to preem giraffe, or they're gonna preem here, and when they swing, they're just gonna get beamed by this. And if someone's playing in a close angle, like if someone's playing here, hidden, it's just an easy kill. And with this one, obviously you don't need the alarm but on site. On mid even, so you can put it on switch if you want to just absolutely kill this jet, but she's if you're setting up here, she's going to get pretty swarmed anywhere. But if you want to just put like the original Killjoy setup, just the lane setup, just shred this lane, just whack one in there again, and then you can just whack one back here, and then they're going to go to come down lane. And you just, like, the alarm bot's gonna go off, you're gonna set this one off first, and then set this one off. And it's gonna get, it's gonna tick here, it's gonna tick them here, and it's gonna tick all the way back here as well. So there, some setups I like to play. Obviously you can play the default turret here, it's just that most teams will just pre-fire this and get rid of it, because it's expected. Same with this one, teams will, if you're playing this every round, they'll just come, destroy it, just deny your intel for later in the round, which is why it's good to have multiple setups on the same site as Killjoy. Right, now let's go on over to A site. Right, now we're on A site. Now, normally, well, I say normally, some Killjoys do like to play on A site. There's like oh, first round on pistols, I'll go A because they'll expect me to be on B and it's easy pickings.
Bot coming back.
I just need to pick up my util. So what you can do is you can put your turret on either one of these. I prefer it on this one because one round I put it on here and I put it too far back and it didn't see the guy coming in close here, and he just walked here and he sat here. So I like to put it here, or if you are going to put it on there, put it really close to the edge. I just like to put it here, and then what I like to do is I like to put my alarm bot, here, because normally what they'll do is a jet will dash onto Jen or to Dice or to this side here. I actually don't know what this is called. And then the other teammates will come, they'll close door, and then they'll just plant here, because that's just the default plant. This is where you plant. It's really protective. Or sometimes they'll plant Dice, plant here, and then they'll go for hell. What I like to do is I just like to put my swarm on the tip of this grass bit here. This will get them when they're in this corner, and it'll get all of switch. So if we put that one back, I just want to show you what it was. So I'll put that one back, and then I just like to put one here as well, because this one will get default, and it'll get a little bit of here as well, where this other one doesn't get. So they come in, the alarm bot goes off, they're going to close switch, you just pop. Even default's getting shredded. The person who didn't even turn the switch off is getting shredded. Yeah, they can land in here, they can sit in here. So if you want to, you can just put it this one a little bit closer, and then this one in the same spot. So that now, door is absolutely shredded, and it still gets default actually. Place it a little bit to the left, like here. Like off from the center. Don't place it here, because they can sit in this corner. Place it here, because it'll still get default, and it'll still get here. And it'll get here as well. So if they're like, oh, I'm getting shredded here, I'm just going to move to the side and plant, they're still going to get planted. They're still going to get hit. They're going to have to go all the way back here and plant, which, yeah, it's still a good plant. It's still pretty hidden, but it's more likely that you're going to get sprayed through here with an Odin, with a Sheriff. You can get sprayed through here from heaven. And most teams do like to run like a Sova. So Dart normally comes in on here, and it's going to scan all of this. And they're just going to sit up top with a Odin and just spray you. So that's when I like to do there. When I'm Killjoy as well, and I've got this set up here, I'll just put it back for just to show. Sometimes I like to sit here, because my turret will go off, I'll hear the jet dash, the alarm bot will go off, I'll pop both of them, and I can see the switch. So I can easily get out, get the guy switch, hold for gen then maybe, or if I get the guy, I can peek him main, because then this guy's gonna he's gonna go to tap. He's gonna go to tap, and boom, he's gonna have to come and peek me, and in that case I'm already holding him. or the Jet's gonna be like on top of Jen, or she's gonna be backside and she's just gonna try and swing there. And in that time, I know she's coming. I can get the guy there, and if I know Jet's gonna peek me, I can just be holding out. She's gonna expect me to be here, holding it tight, but I'm actually out because I've killed the guy here, so there's no need to worry. I can worry a little bit less about switch because my swarms are going off, and I can easy kill on him. Guy on default swings this side now, or this side. I can get him again, and it's just really easy. This is pretty much the only one that I like to run. If you want to run different ones, you can, but this is my favorite. And with that, let's get on to the next map. So guys, the next map is going to be icebox. Killjoy is really strong on icebox again. Mostly because this retake ult here, it takes so much space.
My ultimate is ready.
It's going to take all the way back here. The teams like playing a Killjoy just because of the retake ability, so they're going to be locked here in jail. Or if they're not going to want to play there, they're going to have to play all the way back up here. And most teams won't plant for this, they'll plant behind 410 here, they'll plant default. Or if they don't want to be up here, they'll be all the way back here, and they can't really do anything from back here, they can't really help the team out. And this guy, pretty dead. This guy up here. The guy on belt is a bit harder to like pin down because he has more strafing area. He can come up here a little bit and hold this. You can just sit back and just hold backside and rafters. You can just hold this. Whereas this guy here, he's literally trapped in this corner. You can literally hold this, hold heaven, and Ember up. He can't really hold much, but he can still hold a little bit. So if you just come out and stick, he can just sit here and just boom, ding. But yeah, the setup that I like on this site is I like to just throw my swarm on here, and I also just like to throw my swarm on here as well. Oh, I messed it up. I just like to throw my swarm in there as well, and then I'll just put my alarm bot here because they'll just run up, go to plant, boom, alarm bot will go off. If they plant here, it'll go off. If they plant here, it'll go off. It'll go off when they're just here. And then when it goes off, you just pop both, and it's going to shred. The cat sit in between them. It's going to shred them. The Lambot goes off, and the vulnerable, more damage. Then, sometimes, obviously, if they get sight, and they plant and they destroy your alarm bots after a few rounds, they'll just shoot here, and they'll just shoot here before even coming on, and they'll shoot the alarm bot. Sometimes what I like to do then is I like to just right click my swarm on top of this box, because a lot of people like to play behind this box. Hold this, hold this, hold this, and hold this, all from this box. What this allows it to do is just pop, and look, they can't hold it now. They're gonna have to come out wider. They can get peeked from multiple angles at once now, and they can't single the ones as much. But for the turret, what I pretty much do every single round is I'll come mid and I'll place my turret. I'll place my turret here. This will give me info, like on the one ascent. It's an info turret, so it'll get, like, yeah, they can walk up a little bit here and shoot here, but they can't push up because boom, turret's gonna set off here. And if they come to swing mid, turret's gonna set off here as well. It's also gonna set off when they're up in tube. Boom, it's gonna get them again. But what you can do if you see the seeking up here and you've already used that setup on air, you can just put your alarm bot here, so they can't walk up. Boom, it's gonna set off, they can't walk up. Boom. Or what you can do if your alarm bot's still on there, on a different site and you need it somewhere else, you can just play it a little bit further out, play it in line with this box, the blue containers, because when they're here, look, it's going to set off, regardless of how far back they are when they hook this wall. It's going to set off. Boom, boom, tag them. Then you don't really need to worry about anything else. Just be careful if you're playing this. I do like to play this every round, and in Ascendant 2, I probably can't say the same for higher elos, but people will just they'll just throw a molly. Do I actually not know the lineup? They'll just sit back.
Placing swarm grenade.
And they'll throw the molly. And boom. This will destroy. This will destroy it. Boom. I messed up the first time, but the second time I got it. But then, if you do realize that they're destroying it every round, you can just wait, boom, kill them all there, and then you got your turret and you don't have to worry about it. Sometimes they'll wait, they'll delay it obviously, but then, well, and then if they're constantly destroying this, like sometimes they'll come mid and just destroy the turret just to not deny intel.
Bot coming back.
What I'll then like to do is I like to play my turret here.
Placing sentry.
This will get info when they walk through here. Boom. So, like, yeah, they can come here now, and if you've got no one watching mid, they can kill the guy in nest, they can kill the guy holding back sight here, but if they try and sneak through, boom, turret's gonna get them, and also if they try and sneak up tube, they're gonna sneak up all the way, go to preempt, boom, turret's gonna get them, we're gonna know they're in tube, or they're in kitchen now. And so with my turret now watching mid, but slightly towards the B site, let's go on over to the B site. So B site is not normally what site I'd play. I do like A a lot more on Killjoy, but sometimes you've got to switch up. Sometimes they're taking B way too easy, and as a sentinel, you might have to switch sites and help hold that site. But what I like doing for B is pretty much the same every round. I like to put this alarm bot here. This will stop people when as soon as they come out, boom, it's going to trigger them. Same from the other side, and people on the top, they're not going to be looking down to destroy it for someone, because there's going to be someone here, someone maybe here, and someone maybe snowman if it's not smoked. So it's just an easy kill. Then what I like to do for my swarm is just anywhere in this area. I'm playing on low graphics. I don't know if it's different on high graphics. I just like to right click it into that area. And then as you can see, that'll get pretty much this entire area. It'll get default. Maybe if they want to plant a little bit out, if they have a sage in the wallet here, in the plant here, it's still going to get them in this area. So I like to keep one here. And then my second one, honestly, I do like to keep it for retake. Like if we decide we're playing retake, I'll chuck it yellow. And it doesn't have to land perfect every time. This one didn't land perfect, but it'll get the entire area because they can hide behind here a little bit. Realistically, you want your swarm bot to be landing here, so it'll get this entire area, so they have to swing, and that. And then boom, it's just that when they swing from either side, it's an easy kill on a retake. But yeah, this is for intel B main. This is to delay the plant. The turret watches top of tube, and it watches they can come out of orange. And then I keep my swarm for retake. I will be playing a little bit deeper. Maybe I'll be playing up here, holding this. I'll be playing back side. Maybe jiggling this. Maybe jiggling this. Because I want to stay in range of my turret. My turret being mid is a main thing. You just have to have someone watch if they just walk up here. Which, yeah, it can be annoying. Then maybe if you want, you can go back to the other turret up on boiler, but then you'll have to play a little bit more into orange. But then again, you do get more coverage, so it depends on what you want to play. If you want to play as really aggressive on B, this turret is really good because it does watch them come out of here. If you're playing here, playing close, they can't see you from mid, they can't walk up there and kill you without coming into orange. But if you're playing close, they're gonna have to, because if you're playing close, they can't see you here. Playing backside, they can still see you here. So you come up, boom, turret gets them. They're gonna have to run, and by that time, you've already been alerted. You've turned around and you've killed them. Easy. So this is the setup I like. I like to have one swarm here, a land bot there, turret mid, and I like to keep one with me for retake. That I like to just throw yellow when we're retaking, pop it. It doesn't matter if it's perfect every time, but yeah. It just does enough to just distract them. They're not going to notice that they can just step back a little bit sometimes. They're going to get panicky and really swing and then go, oh well, I got swarmed, there's nothing I can do about it. But if they use their brain, just step back and just hold this. But they're not going to notice every single time. Now let's get onto the next map. Right guys, next setup is going to be on Lotus. This is another map that I love to play Killjoy on. She is an amazing agent on this map just because of the retake potential and just how she can just take sites amazingly with her ult. But anyway, First one is just default. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my alarm bot
Time out.
on box. Sometimes I'll put it on here. Doesn't really matter. It does the same thing. Watches them when they come up from from B even. Boom. They're going to hit this and they're going to get immediately hit by the turret. It's going to alert you. It's just another intel turret, like for early intel on a site. But what I'll do is I'll mainly play C. Killjoys. Sometimes teams will run a cipher. Most of the time, that sentinel will just lock down C. Killjoy will have a turret there, and they'll just lock down C, and they'll just do a simple setup like this. Now, this setup, yeah, it's good. It does get quite a lot of large area, but as you can see, they can sit here, and they can sit on these boxes, and they can still boom, shoot you here. They can just sit here and hold this, or if like Jet dashes into this position normally, like she can just sit here, and them two swarms are gonna get her. What I like to do is with this, I'll still like to put, if I'm playing alarm bot on C, I'll put alarm bot here, and then I'll put one here, but then I won't put one anywhere else, and I'll put one here. This, like I said, the jet does like to dash into this corner, and boom, she's protected, is what she thinks. But boom, this will shred that, and it'll also shred you here. If you hug in this, it'll get a little bit of chip damage here, but it's mainly for this area. So if you want to play this other swarm a little bit further across here, you can do, and then just shut this one here, and then boom. You do have a pretty large coverage. It's going to tick you down here. It's going to tick you if you cover in here. It's going to tick you if you're on site. Holding this for some reason. I don't know why you would be, but it would. And yeah, it's a really good setup. But what I like to do is I like to change it a little bit. I like to put my turret here. Then I like to put a swarm. Just bang. And then I'll just keep this swarm, because this is a really hard swarm for attackers to destroy. They've got to like use like a raise nade or a silver shock dart or whatever, and this will get just a pretty nice large area of people coming in. Just a good Killjoy setup. And the reason why I like to put my turret here is one, because obviously you'll know when they come out. It tells you when they come out, so you can pop these. Although obviously you'll hear the water. And then is because on this site, people have now started to get used to just coming up, destroying this and running off, because you can, as long as you clear here, you can get it and then run. What I like to do is I like to put my alarm bot just here. This will get people. Yeah, you will get the intel, but maybe just play a little bit passive, and then if they're hugging this, it's gonna set off here, and if they hug this wall, as soon as they come out, boom, it's gonna set off and it's gonna get them. So instead of just getting deep intel, it's going to give you intel if they're actually hitting, or someone's lurking up for B. Because there's no turret, right, yada yada. They're going to just walk onto site, boom, alarm bot gets them. So when I've got the turret here, I like to play behind here, and maybe I'll fight with my turret, I'll put my swarms, fight with my turret, and then like maybe get the kill here, maybe just come back, get this guy, maybe peek this guy here, or I'll just fight this while I'm trying to get off site, and I'll get off site through the smoke, and now I'm ready to play retake. So that's the setups I like for C and B. Like it's the same setup, but I think the one with the alarm bot on B is better than the one with the alarm bot on C, just because it tells you if they're coming out on B, and I just find that a lot better. I find that a lot better. Then, what I like to do if I want to defend A is I'll come on over, I'll play here, immediately destroy this on start, and just whack back there. Like, but you have to be quick on that, because if they've got like a neon or a raise that goes straight to rubble, they could get the kill on you, they might not. This will just tell you if someone's like, if they're peeking up, so this will just give you info if they're playing here. It's really nice. And then what you can do is if they're planning for main default is here, because they can plant it there, or if they're planning for tree, they'll plant here. But the swarm grenade is the same. It's just on the box, and it's gonna get both of them. It's gonna completely take them out of cover either side. So if you've got someone playing backside, boom, they're gonna be out of cover, because They can't sit here. They're gonna have to come out, peek heaven, and then they're dead. It's a really nice one. Then I'll maybe, if I'm doing this one, I'll probably have my turret on B. I'll probably have it back up here on default on B, giving me that intel on B. Or if I want them to peek out a little bit more, I'll have it here. It's just instead of them getting this for free, they've got to come out and they've actually got to peek this a little bit. And most times they won't peek it perfectly, where they could just destroy it through the wall like this. They'll swing out, see it, but they'll swing out a little bit too far, so you can kill them from ceiling from this angle. So you can play off your turret really well there, or your teammate can, because this one will be offline if you're playing ceiling. Or you can just be just playing an off angle, just turret goes off, boom, swing, easy kill. But yeah, that's the setup that I like to use for Lotus. Alarm bot here, turret here, swarm grenade on this default box. And it's just a really nice one to, you hear them planting, because most times they're going to come on. If you've got like a swarm here, they're going to come on and they're going to go, oh shit, swarm. They're going to kill the swarm. But if it's up here, they're not really going to, then like, when they crouch and hit it, they're going to hear it and they're going to be like, it's not here, where is it? But it's up here. It's like, as you come up to it, you'll see it here, but most people are going to be way too tunnel vision on planting to even see it, and you just pop it when you hit tap, and it gets a really good area. It gets both sides, so they're going to have to peek out the back side, or they're just going to have to stop planting and just come back, and they're going to have to peek a wider angle from both sides where you can kill them if you've got tree smoked off, or like stairs if you've got this smoked off, and they come through stairs. It's really good. There you go, guys. 3 maps, Killjoy setups on every site, and holding mid on some maps. Yeah, I think she's a really good sentinel. Actually, I think she's the best sentinel right now. Cypher is there on some maps, like on Sunset. I think if you're not taking a Cypher, it's a little bit dumb. But on those maps, I think if you're not taking Killjoy, it's very dumb. Some teams, like Team Heretics and VTT, were taking Cypher on Lotus, but for the average comp game, I'd suggest taking Killjoy. I think her ult is, it's a 9.0. It's one of the best ults in the game. It takes like for free, takes retake for free. It's just really good. It's really strong. So yeah, if you just use them setups on the maps, maybe you'll get to your dream rank. Maybe you'll just rank up. But yeah, play Killjoy, guys. She's a really easy agent. She's really strong. Yeah. Make sure to like, share, and follow, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.